a download from the BBC. It's the latest edition of From Our Own Correspondent, broadcast on BBC Radio 4 and introduced by Kate Adie.
Have you lost your mind? A mother questions our correspondent's decision to move to troubled Pakistan. We meet a man who's unlocked a treasure chest of gold and silver. He's quite possibly the most influential Mongolian since Genghis Khan. And as politicians in Yemen gather for discussions about the future, we arrive in a town where all the talk's about fish. But first, the Cypriot president, along with a group of his senior MPs, is on his way to Brussels for talks aimed at preventing the island slipping into bankruptcy. And that's on Thursday morning at 11 o'clock, here on Radio 4.
Had been keeping the boats off the fishing grounds. But today, the weather has been calmer, and the fleet of open boats, equipped with powerful outboard motors, has been out again with nets and lines. Ali is a fish merchant from a family of local fishermen. His trusty pickup truck is backed up to the small fish market at Howth, where trading had been taking place just a little earlier. His mate, Amar, is loading their purchases into a big insulated tank on the back of the pickup. For Ali and Amar, the next part of their day will be a 2-hour drive west to the fish market located just outside the town of Al Ghayda to sell on their produce. It's already early evening and the light is going. Do you want to come with us? Ali asks. Howth and Al Ghayda are located in the southeast of Yemen. Howth is a small town at the end of the road. Drive any further east and you're soon into the neighbouring state of Oman. In its setting, beside the ocean, Howth enjoys the best of both worlds. Look north and there's the escarpment. Sheer limestone cliffs mixed up with wooded hills and valleys. Camels and goats are grazed there, and behind the highest cliffs are the mountains with their frankincense trees. Look south and there's the Arabian Sea, glinting in the sun and offering good fishing. It's easy to wax lyrical about Howth. Al Ghayda is a different matter. It's the region's capital, a noisy, sprawling shock to the system after small-town life. But one of its attributes is the fish market on the edge of town. Ali had taken me to the Al Ghayda market before. We'd spent 2 hours there early one morning. It had been a massive activity, fishing boats speeding in from offshore and unloading their catch, which was then promptly auctioned and packed into waiting refrigerated lorries. Sharks, assorted other fish, prawns and lobsters all had been up for sale, with crowds of men huddled round to bid or just watch. The chance of going there again was too much to resist.
Something is not right with me. Something is not right with me. Something is not right with me. How was I supposed to know? Something is not right with me. Something is not right with me. Something is not right with me. Trying not to let it show. Find a spine. Passion to the people who are sleeping late into the evening. Reach behind, they can hardly find a spine. Passion to the people who are sleeping late into the evening. Reach behind, they can hardly find a spine. You said that you like a cause, I gotta beat about that. It was smoky back and died in your front yard. You follow who's dating who, but when it comes to you, one is pulling just in different ways in the mind. Something is not right with me. Something is not right with me. Something is not right with me. How was I Sessions of the people were sleeping late into the evening. Reach behind, they could hardly find their spine.
For Ali and Ammar, the 90-mile drive to Al-Eda was just part of the daily grind. Sometimes they'd even do the return trip twice in 24 hours, 8 hours on the road. As for me, I trusted Ali's judgment, so I had no qualms about jumping into the car, joining him and Ammar for a nighttime drive. 2 uneventful hours later, we were weighed to the on the edge of the short distance. We were greeted by darkness. Electricity cannot be taken for granted, and certainly there was none of it in the late night. In the gloom, a handful of men dressed in shirts and assassins were waiting around. The only light from their head torches. There was no clue that the illumination was less than 50 meters away, lapping quietly against the shore. 2 refrigerated lorries were reversed up to the selling floor, their rear doors open, one bound for the Yemeni capital and the other for the coastal city of Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. In the muted atmosphere of this nighttime commerce, Ali's produce was weighed without fuss on scales illuminated by just a torch beam, and prices were agreed quickly and quietly. Loaded crates were dragged across the wet concrete floor, and ice was dug out from stockpiles and shovelled over the fish. Whereas my previous visit to the market had been a bustling mass of sights and sounds, this occasion was an altogether more subtle experience, an understatement of subdued tones and torchlight. For me, our excursion to the market was an insight into the life of my friend Ali. I didn't envy him the long drives to and from Al-Qaeda. But for Ali and Ammar, it was their way of making a living, and they were very good at it. We drove back at 10 p.m. along the coast road to Half, kept awake by Arabic music from the cassette player going at full whack. We smelled now not of fish, but of pungent cologne from a little vial that Ali kept in his pocket. Yemen undoubtedly has its problems, and hasn't enjoyed the best press recently.